Guys, welcome back to Box Football, and apologize for our absence. Me and Jack have been busy with life, but I just thought I would react. Jack isn't here today; he's also busy, but I'm going to react to Arsenal versus Manchester City, and I'm glad I didn't record straight after the game. I took about an hour to record after the game because emotions were high. Emotions were really high, and the one thing I'm going to say um after the game is that by far these are the two best teams in the Premier League without a shadow or without Arsenal. Manchester City put on a show, and a show in a different way, because the first thing, guys, you're going to see, if you like numbers and stats, and let's say you haven't watched the game, you're going to look at the numbers and you're going to say, wow, City with 78% possession, 33 shots overall, 11 on target. Just Arsenal with only 20%, and five shots on target. City whitewashed them. How was Arsenal able to get a point? As you guys know, if you've watched the game, these stats don't tell you the whole story. This is an incredible game of football that just went up and down. Both teams had their shots in there, and the moment of madness kind of changed the reflection. But let's kind of just get into it, and let's run through the game, and I'm going to talk about significant parts in it. So City started off the first 15 minutes on fire. I mean, just Arsenal couldn't live with the tempo. Ball going out to Doku, ball going out to Savinho. Just Arsenal just couldn't get the grips with it. The unbelievable turn by like Savinho to put Calafiori on the back foot opens Arsenal's defense, because out of nowhere they're trying to press, and like Savinho's able to break that press. Gabriel and Saliba are both split. Haaland runs through on goal, and a bit of an odd finish where he toe pokes it past him. But this guy this season has just been incredible. 5 games, he scored in every game. He scored in 5 games. He scored 10 goals. He scored over 100 goals in what? In 105 games for Real Madrid. I mean not for Real Madrid, for Man City. He equals Ronaldo's record that Ronaldo broke for Real Madrid. It was just unstoppable, incredible. But I think Haaland's a catch 22. When he gets his goal is great, but the rest of the stuff, you want more from him. But at the same time, he's so devastating, and it's so hard to kind of just cope with him. But as soon as that goal goes in here, I, as an Arsenal fan, and a lot of people there think, "Ooh, this is a bit scary right now." And City, after that, the next 5 to 10 minutes, just unplayable. Gundogan hits the post, and you're thinking here, this could be absolutely anything here. And fair play to Arsenal, because I was thinking, after that minute, I was like, City are cut above, complete cut above here. We cannot chat, we cannot speak to this team, and a couple fortunate things go our way, but to be fair, the reaction from Arsenal was great. They get the goal. City kind of fall asleep. Carl Walker gets a bit wandering, starts chatting. Ball over the top from Thomas Partey, pull back, and Calafiori. Oh my days, what a finish. It's such an odd one because he doesn't even hit it hard. It just kind of caresses it into the far corner. Just watching it hit off the camera, as it hits the net. Unbelievable there. And to be fair to Arsenal, after that, a 20-minute period where Arsenal smelled blood. Arsenal popping out about the place. City are looking a bit odd. Rodri goes down. You think, woof, Arsenal got something here. And once Arsenal get that pressure, the one thing that everybody is like renowned. One thing Arsenal renowned for nowadays under Mikel Arteta is pieces. Arsenal get a set piece after putting pressure. Not only just putting pressure, get set pieces. We're creating chances. Martinelli has a chance. Trossard has a chance. Goes over the back. Arsenal are a threat. Kai Havertz has a half chance. Ball comes in, and you know what? Arsenal does. Gabriel, back-to-back weeks in the Premier League, scores another big corner from us, and Arsenal looked on top. Arsenal looked on top, and I think there was a moment before the madness that like we're going to talk about, where City have the ball, and I think it must have been Bernardo Silva or like Kovacic. They're holding on to the ball, saying, wait. And this is unlike Man City, a team that is so patient, yet they had so much time on it. And because of how unsettled Arsenal had them, they played the ball just out of play. You're thinking, what's going on here? City are at home. They were cruising. They got Gundogan, and Kovacic is playing. Bernardo Silva, and they looked uncomfortable. And Arsenal, to be fair, after I think it was 6 minutes out of run, Arsenal went through that whole period. And then the moment of madness with Trossard, he gets yellow card, but before, from holding Silvino back, and then kicks the ball away. And regardless of how you guys feel, yeah, it is the rules. Now, do we want more consistency with the rules? 100%. From now on, you kick the ball away. You know what you get. And this is a couple of weeks right now where Arsenal players have been doing with the second yellow card just kicking the ball away, and something that as a team and and just as a club we have to do better there. We really have to do better. I don't think Trossard has too much over complaint because he does hear the whistle and it's a slight and like he kicks through. City get to me the best booster they could possibly get at that point. A man sent off. Now you got 45 minutes. Yeah. At home. Yeah, you got Erling Haaland, you got Gundogan there, you got some really, really top players, and thinking they're gonna absolutely pump Arsenal in the second half. And the biggest thing for me coming the biggest thing for me coming into the second half was how Arsenal set up. The fact that Arteta elected to go for no strike, I was thinking, we're looking at Barcelona versus Chelsea in like 2012, but Fernando Torres ain't gonna drift right now because nobody's going forward. And it was really like I asked myself, could Arsenal defend for 45 minutes against Man City? Now, every other team I think is possible, but Etihad against arguably the best team in the world, and arguably the best team at breaking down a block of 10 or a block of 11 is Man City. And fair play to us, we were able to do that. Arsenal go five at the back. You go Calafiori, Gabriel and Saliba. Those guys were solid. Declan Rice, Partey working in there. I was a bit worried about Partey being on a second yellow card. He was able to stand firm. Martinelli running his socks off. Arsenal as an overall team was unbelievable. Moving side to side, stopping Manchester City from playing. I can't remember one time where Manchester City had a combo to play through them. Arsenal were happy to have the ball deep, happy to have the ball around 25 yards out, asking a player like defender in my head, can't remember, just asking him have a shot. And I was shocked on how good it was. And I'm gonna big up another player that I didn't mention, David Raya. The amount of times I see this man coming for crosses was just unbelievable. I did the whole Ramsdale Raya thing. I felt the type of way about it because I didn't feel Raya was that much better than Ramsdale or even better at all. It's night and day now when I look at it. It's night and day. The fact that the way he calms down the defense, he comes for crosses, and the amount of times he did that today, the amount of big saves he was able to make, Arsenal and him were absolutely brilliant. And I'm going to say this right now: best defense in the Premier League without a shadow of a doubt. And I can argue right now, the best offense in Europe because there isn't too many teams that can do that. There isn't like Real Madrid were able to do that last year, and fair play to them. They had 11 men on the field to do with 10 against City is incredible. Granted, Kevin De Bruyne is missing, and we know the fact that he has, and Rodri did go off there, but at the same time, what they were able to do was just incredible, incredible. But just touch on Guardiola and like his substitutions and like what he did. I was a bit surprised because when he seen that Arsenal didn't play a striker there, I was surprised that like he kept the back four there for like the majority of the time. I thought he was going to make a switch earlier to maybe bring on a player like Phil Foden, and maybe it may be something that Gary Neville kept on pointing out was the fact that Ruben Diaz, that's the one. Ruben Diaz was always at the point of the attacks, and the amount of shots that he had go wayward. He was the one kind of conducting everything. Where maybe a player like uh Bernardo Silva or a Phil Foden could have dropped in that position because we're talking we're not talking like deep in that. We're not talking like deep, like midway in Arsenal's half. We're talking about edge of the box, 25 yards out. Where a bit more creativity there could have, to me, could have worked there. Maybe Guardiola could have made a switch early and taken off one or two defenders because Arsenal weren't committing like that going forward. Maybe Jack Grealish could have came on because he seemed to have an extra bit more of an effect against Ben White. A couple of things for Guardiola to look at, but can you question Guardiola? No. But talk about heartbreak. Arsenal must be absolutely heartbroken after that. Defended amazingly for 97 minutes, and especially for the second half. I think it was 52 minutes at the Etihad. Defended unbelievably, but one lapse of concentration against a great team. I mean, probably the greatest Premier League team of all time, and that's all she wrote, really. And I think it was really poor from was like the fact that Arsenal didn't get out quick enough. We let them build up. Jack Grealish pops it into Kovacic. Kovacic smashes in. As soon as he takes that shot, because he's in that position to take that shot, anything else after that, these after balls, these second balls, it can go anywhere. And it ended up in John Stones' feet. City got a bit of fortune there, but at the same time, if you're talking about defending, Arsenal can't let Kovacic have a shot from there. Arsenal can't let Jack Grealish bring the ball there. It was one lapse of concentration from Arsenal, and City capitalized on it. But I've talked about what does this mean for both teams. Win or lose, I don't think it changes much for City. I feel like if Arsenal would have won that game, City would have been fearful of Arsenal a little bit more. But how could you be fearful of any team when you won 4 in a row? When you know at any point, if you need to bring 10 straight wins, 20 straight wins, you can do it. You know that when it gets a bit squeaky, you can last. And City, it don't change none. It really don't change none for them. They are who they are. On the other side, it gives Arsenal confidence, but also takes a bit back for them. Because what this could have mean for Arsenal in terms of the shift of their mindset and also City's mindset too, in terms of we need to take these guys a little bit more serious, but especially on the Arsenal side, it's like, man, we can really do this right now. We have been to Villa, we have been to Spurs, and now we went to Etihad, and we would have got 9 points out of 9, which is, to be fair, 7 out of 9 is incredible, but 9 out of 9 would have been something unbelievable. And the way this team is built right now, especially going away from home, they would have believed that. Listen, can any team beat us? Can any team really beat us? The way that we've been able to play, it gives this defense and the team confidence that they can go anywhere, Anfield, Old Trafford, in putting a performance defensively, but also when Arsenal have 11 players on the field, they can be a threat. It gives them confidence, but also asks them that will we just be one step behind City? And that's all it takes. Yeah, we were 2 points behind them last year. This year could be one. And that's just what it is. It's like we it makes us believe that we can compete with City, but can we take that next step? It's hard. It's hard after a devastating loss like that. They kind of just we got a point, and I took that at the start of the game, but at the same time, I feel like that feels like a loss to us. You work so hard, you defend so well. These players gave blood, sweat, and tears for the opportunity. Like Ranieri got a yellow card and he wasn't even on the field. That just shows you the commitment, not just the 11 had, but the whole team had to win the game. It's difficult. It really, really is difficult. But if you're neutral, you must love this. Both teams going at it, Haaland going at it. At the back is kicking off. It feels like Premier League football. It feels like we got a little bit of a proper rivalry back where there's actual intense heat. But what a game! Both teams just gave us an absolute show in different ways. Guys, let me know what you think. City, to me, it doesn't change anything for you. Has it changed anything for you? Let us know. Arsenal, how do you feel about this? Can you go on? Can we go on to win the league? Yes, I'm gonna say we go on to win the league. And do you believe Arsenal should have got all 3 points? Comment down below. Let us know, guys. Like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.